Hello, you're very welcome along to the Aromatherapy Business Podcast, and in this episode I'm going to share some tips for nourishing the respiratory system with essential oils. This is actually part one of a two-part series. So what I'm going to look at today are 3 essential oils that will both prevent respiratory system conditions and also ease the symptoms. I'll share a must-have ingredient to deal with nasty or persistent respiratory infections. This is something that most aromatherapists are not aware of. I'll also share the recipe and I'll let you know what's coming up next week. Just a brief bit about me. My name is Jenny, and in this podcast I will share aromatherapy recipes and tips, plus business tips for holistic therapists. I'm an aromatherapy tutor, I'm an aromatherapist, a holistic therapist, I'm an author. I owned and ran a successful holistic therapy centre and college, and now I'm offering online holistic therapy training and business building for holistic therapists. So 3 essential oils that nourish the respiratory system. First of all, eucalyptus. I call eucalyptus my desert island oil, because it's amazing for any kind of pain or infection. And if I was on a desert island, I would definitely want to have eucalyptus with me. And regarding the respiratory system, eucalyptus just ticks all the respiratory system boxes. It's antibacterial and antiviral, so it fights infection. It's antispasmodic, and that will help to ease coughs. It's expectorant, which means it adds fluid to the system and helps to sweep away debris. It's also mucolytic, which is actually a really important property because that helps to dissolve mucus and get rid of it. It's decongestant and it's pain-killing. Second oil up is benzoin, which I call a duvet oil, because benzoin is just so warming and nurturing. It literally is like wrapping a duvet around you. It just makes you feel so warm and cozy and minded. Benzoin is wonderful for the respiratory system. It's expectorant, as I mentioned earlier, as liquid to the respiratory system. It's a fantastic painkiller. It's vulnerary, which means it helps wounds to heal. It's very warming, which means it makes the circulation flow more efficiently, which takes away waste and helps healing. It's also very calming, sedative and grounding. Benzoin has no known contraindications. Actually, I forgot to mention earlier, eucalyptus also has no known contraindications. Third oil is basil. I call basil the aromatic cocktail. First of all, because it's beautiful spicy aroma, and also because it has a wonderful mix of natural chemicals that are great for such an array of conditions. Basil is what I call a Rambo oil, because it has a lot of really powerful chemicals that are wonderful against infection, but we wouldn't overuse it. So a Rambo oil, lots of strong chemicals, not for everyday use. Basil is a great one to use for a while, so maybe use it once a day for a week. Basil is antiseptic, analgesic, which is pain-killing, antispasmodic, so that's going to help with coughs. It's prophylactic, which means it kills airborne bacteria and viruses, so it'll help other people from catching an infection. It's very warming, a bit like benzoin. It boosts the circulation and speeds up healing. And it's cephalic. Cephalic means it clears the head in many different senses, clears it of congestion, eases headaches, help you focus, etc. Basil should not be used during pregnancy or for anyone who has sensitive skin. So just to go quickly over those oils again. Eucalyptus is pain-killing, anti-inflammatory, antispasmodic, expectorant, mucolytic, antiviral, and it boosts the immune system. It has no known contraindications. Benzoin is expectorant, pain-killing, vulnerary, which means it helps wounds to heal. It's very warming, and it's also calming and grounding, and benzoin also has no known contraindications. Basil is antiseptic, analgesic, which is pain-killing, antispasmodic. It kills airborne bacteria and viruses. It's warming. It clears the head in many senses. It's antibacterial and it's antiviral. Don't use basil for anyone who is pregnant or anyone who has sensitive skin. So now I'm going to share a recipe for a chest rub that you can make using these 3 oils. You'll need a dark glass bottle and vegetable oil. I recommend extra virgin olive oil because it's very high quality, it's easy to get, it's anti-inflammatory, and it's pain-killing. If you are using olive oil, don't use virgin and don't use pure. They don't have anywhere near the same amount of therapeutic properties that the extra virgin does. So to make this amazing cocktail, for adults over 12, so in aromatherapy terms, anyone over 12 is considered an adult, you would use 7.5 ml of extra virgin olive oil. That is 1.5 teaspoons. And to that you would add 1 drop each of eucalyptus, benzoin and basil essential oils. For anyone who is elderly or who has sensitive skin, for pregnant women, for children who are over 1 and under 12 years of age, you would use double the amount of the extra virgin olive oil. So 15 ml, which is 3 teaspoons of extra virgin olive oil, and 1 teaspoon each of eucalyptus, benzoin and basil essential oils. I hope that you enjoyed that and found it useful, and if you did, you will probably love my sinusitis flask. It's an instant download in PDF form. It includes a sinus massage video tutorial. You can literally do the sinus massage on yourself or on a client, and it will take about 5 minutes, and the results are usually outstanding. I'll also share in this a really powerful recipe that works particularly well for sinusitis, plus a few other bits and pieces explaining sinusitis, etc. This 5-minute treatment will get you amazing results for your clients or for yourself. It's lovely to offer as a treatment upgrade or as a gift to your clients. It will help you to increase your bookings and also raise your income. I've included the link to the PDF just below this episode, and you can just download it and start using it right away. So next up in this series, next week, I'll be sharing 3 easy and effective ways to use essential oils to care for your respiratory system. So I've already shared how to make a chest rub and the oils to use, and in next week's podcast I'll share other ways you can use essential oils to help the respiratory system. I hope that you enjoyed that. Thanks a lot for listening, and I'll see you for the next episode.